After the court video, Yumenglong's mother finally speaks out. "What if I told you that after weeks of silence? After all the chaos, the rumors, and the pain?" Yumenglong's mother, the woman who has stayed hidden from the camera since her son's death, has finally spoken out. And what she revealed has left an entire nation in tears. Hold on tight, K-drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The moment that broke her silence. It happened just hours after the Supreme Court's full interrogation video went viral, the footage that showed the truth everyone tried to bury. Reporters gathered outside her small family home, expecting silence. But this time, she opened the door. Her eyes, tired, swollen from weeks of crying, met the flashing cameras. And with trembling hands, she held up a photograph of her son. "They took him from me once," she whispered, her voice breaking. "But they will not take his truth." Those words were enough to stop everyone in their tracks. "I watched my son die twice." In her emotional statement, she spoke not like a celebrity's mother, but like a grieving parent who had lost everything. She said she watched the leaked video alone, late at night. She couldn't breathe. She said it felt like losing him again. "When I saw them drag him," she said softly, "I wanted to reach through the screen and protect him. But all I could do was cry." Her voice trembled as she added, "He was not just an actor. He was my son. My only son." The secret letter. Moments after her statement, she handed something to a journalist, a folded, yellowed envelope. She said it was the last letter Yumenglong wrote before his final day on set. It had never been made public. Until now. Inside were words that sent shockwaves through fans and investigators alike. "If anything happens to me, tell them I never gave up. Tell them I tried to tell the truth." He ended the letter with a single line. "Mom, please don't cry. The truth will protect us." That letter was dated 3 days before he was last seen alive. The mother's revelation. Through tears, she revealed something no one had ever heard before. Yumenglong had called her the night before the incident. He sounded scared, not like himself. He told her, "Mom, don't believe anything they say tomorrow." And then, the line went dead. She tried to call him back. Again and again. But there was no answer. "That was the last time I heard his voice," she said. "And now I understand why he sounded afraid." The court's response. After her heartbreaking speech, public outcry exploded. Thousands flooded the Supreme Court's official pages demanding answers. Who are they? Why was Yumenglong silenced? Why is his mother still waiting for justice? Officials responded vaguely, saying they were reviewing the case. But sources inside the system claimed the new statement from his mother might open a second investigation. The public reaction. Across Weibo, YouTube, and TikTok, fans lit candles in solidarity. The hashtag justiceforyumenglong trended for 48 hours straight. Clips of his mother's trembling voice were shared millions of times. With comments like, "No mother should ever have to beg for the truth. She's stronger than the system trying to silence her." And in one viral post, a fan wrote, "He may be gone, but his mother's voice just gave him back his power." The shadow message. But just when the public thought the story had reached its emotional peak, a chilling message surfaced online. An anonymous account posted a short clip of what appears to be Yumenglong's manager before his disappearance. He's holding a phone, whispering, "If she speaks, they'll go after her too." The clip ends abruptly. No timestamp. No trace. Within minutes, the video vanished from the platform, but not before it was downloaded and shared across thousands of fan groups. Now the world is asking, is Yumenglong's mother in danger for telling the truth? Her final words. Before returning inside, Yumenglong's mother turned to the cameras one last time. The wind was cold, her hands shook, but her eyes, full of pain and strength, looked directly into the lens. If I die searching for justice, then at least I will die as his mother. Not as someone who stayed silent. Those words echoed through social media like a thunderclap. And in that moment, it wasn't about fame, money, or scandal anymore. It was about a mother's love. And a son's truth. That refuses to stay buried. The discovery. It began quietly. Officials arrived at her home for what they called a routine follow-up. But when she placed the notebook on the table, wrapped carefully in a silk cloth, the room went still. "He hid this in our family altar," she said softly. "He told me once, if I'm ever gone, open it when the rain stops." And that's exactly what she did. The notebook contained 37 pages. Some filled with daily notes, others written like confessions. But the last few pages were different. They were written in shaky handwriting, as if he was racing against time. "They follow me." The first entry reads, "They're following me again. Black car, same spot near the studio. I told my manager, but he said not to talk. He said it's better if we stay quiet for now." But quiet for how long? He then wrote a second line, darker, more desperate. "If silence is safety, then truth must be the real danger." Those words have since been quoted by fans, printed on posters, turned into the rallying cry of a movement that refuses to die. The files. Further in, he mentions something investigators never found. "There are backups. 2 drives. One in my locker, one with M. If anything happens, they'll know what to do." The M, believed to be a code name, has sparked countless theories online. Some believe it refers to his manager. Others claim it's someone even closer, a friend, maybe another actor. But one chilling note written beside it reads, "If you're reading this, it's already too late." The call. In the final days before his death, Menglong wrote about receiving a mysterious phone call. "A voice told me to stop. Said my name like they knew me. Said the truth won't save you, Menglong, it'll destroy everything." He didn't name the caller. But investigators believe this could be linked to the meeting that led to his disappearance. His mother, her voice trembling, said, "He told me once, Mom, truth is expensive. Most people can't afford it." I never knew what he meant, until now. Investigators' reaction. When she handed over the notebook, one officer reportedly turned pale as he read the final page. Sources say he quietly excused himself from the room, and minutes later, called for federal protection for Yumenglong's mother. Officials haven't confirmed it publicly. But insiders say new evidence from the notebook is now being analyzed alongside the leaked interrogation footage and forensic phone data recovered from Yumenglong's last known location. A mother's strength. After handing over the journal, Yumenglong's mother sat before reporters once more. Her voice was tired, but strong. "They thought they took everything from me," she said. "But they forgot he left his words. And words don't die." She then looked directly into the cameras. Her tone steady, filled with quiet fury. "This notebook is not a clue. It's a confession from the dead, and the beginning of the truth they tried to bury." The world responds. Within hours, global media picked up the story. The hashtag Yumenglong notebook trended across Asia. Clips of his handwriting, his words, his voice, everything resurfaced. Fans gathered outside his old drama sets, lighting candles and placing letters that read, "You spoke through your art. Now, you speak through your truth." Dozens of his former co-stars broke their silence, too. One quietly tweeted, "He was brave. He didn't deserve this." Another posted a single photo, a notebook page with the line, "Truth must be the real danger." And within minutes, it went viral. A notebook. A mother. A legacy of courage written in trembling ink. They tried to erase him. But every page he wrote brought him back to life. Because in the end, truth doesn't die with the one who speaks it. It lives on in those who refuse to forget. And now, as the investigation deepens and whispers grow louder, one thing is certain. Yumenglong's story isn't over. In fact, it's only just beginning.